All right, bringing you some big breaking news at this point. This is with regard to the Gauri Lankesh murder case, and we've got inside details. Now, sources say that the special investigation team received a tip-off on the accused, and also the fact that PRAVEEN and PARSHURAM vacated the house on the day of the murder, and the flat owner where the accused lived is the person who actually contacted the police. The sources also tell us that KT Naveen was kept in touch with the suspects through a coin booth. Those are the details that we are getting you at this point. AMOL KALE masterminded the plan in the Gauri Lankesh murder case. Let's in fact go across to Shrija. Shrija, we've got a lot of details regarding the way this entire thing was carried out and how the S.I.T zeroed in on these particular people. Take us through what you're picking up.
Well, that's right. In fact, these are the startling details that are coming in as far as Gauri Lankesh murder is concerned, and also as far as the investigation. We are given to understand that the S.I.T zeroed in on PARSHURAM, who is the sixth accused in Gauri Lankesh's murder. Also, as far as the details are concerned, we are given to understand that there was this particular person by name Suresh. In fact, PRAVEEN alias Sujit was staying in Suresh's house. This is off Magadi Road in Sunsadakatte is what we are being told. And apart from that, on the night of September 5th, 2017, when Gauri Lankesh was murdered, both PRAVEEN and PARSHURAM vacated the house. Now, these are the kind of startling details that we are able to gather as far as the investigation is concerned. And also, we are being told that in the month of August 2017, a month before Gauri Lankesh was murdered, PARSHURAM, who was also staying with PRAVEEN in that very house, did not step out of that particular house. And he also, in fact, conversed. They used to converse only in Hindi and Marathi is what we have been told. So far, it is Naveen, AMOL KALE and others who used to frequent this particular house, PRAVEEN and PARSHURAM, where they were staying in off Magadi Road. Now, these are the kind of investigation details that are, in fact, which are being revealed by the suspect themselves. But as far as who really shot, we understand the sources are confirming to us it was PARSHURAM who opened the trigger as far as Gauri Lankesh is concerned.
Right, so Shrija, the question that we've been asking for all these months as to who killed Gauri Lankesh, is it fair to say now that at least as far as what your sources are telling you, that it was in fact PARSHURAM who pulled that trigger and killed Gauri Lankesh?
Well, to give you more details as far as this particular case is concerned, in fact, we see that there was a confrontation by AMOL KALE and PARSHURAM. This was on Wednesday, where we see that AMOL KALE was brought to identify PARSHURAM, and he immediately expressed shock and anger, is what we have been told. And then he also mentioned to the S.I.T that he wasn't aware of who PARSHURAM was. And clearly we see the suspects, that is a couple of days before the murder, execution of Gauri Lankesh, the murder is concerned on September 5th, 2017. We see that a week before that, the teams had spread into 4, and then they monitored Gauri Lankesh's movement. So far as the sources are concerned, there is still a confusion as far as who opened the trigger, but we are getting to know that it was PARSHURAM who opened the trigger.
Right. So, Shrija, now that these, of course, none of this is official as yet, and this is source-based information that you're getting us. Do you have any information at all as to when all of this will now be official, and what is the next step as far as the entire investigation and the case is concerned?
Well, there's a lot of things to be taken into consideration at this point in time, because remember, we did, of course, see how a couple of days, there are several people as far as Hindu rights organization, Sanatan Sanstha, you also have Ram Sena, there are activists coming forward and also defending the suspects who have right now been taken into the police custody. So we see that they want them to be out. So keeping that in mind, the Special Investigative Team have also made an appeal to the court at the 3rd ACMM court to make sure that the bail is not given to any of the 6 accused who have right now been taken into custody, because there are high chances they can, in fact, tamper with the evidence that has been gathered by the Special Investigative Team. So how far, when is the S.I.T going to come out with more details? Now that question we understand that the S.I.T themselves will have to clear, because remember, there is a still confusion, because considering the fact that all the accused are giving different versions to the S.I.T, the Special Investigative Team, so the police will be now subjecting all the suspects to narco-analysis tests. So once that is done, we understand that once they're able to gather more details, they will be able to arrive at a conclusion and only then address the media as to who the killer was.
All right, thanks Shrija for getting us all those details. That's the big breaking news that's coming in at this point. This is the latest inside details that we're getting you as far as the Gauri Lankesh murder case is concerned.